Hey everyone, Thrift Store Dave here. Happy New Year. We've got the crew here today going to go with on our first pick of 2025.
My head is cold.
Then let's go inside and warm up. Okay, let's see what our colors of the day are. Half off of Christmas items. Orange, green, and blue. All right, what did you find?
I found this Santa Claus thing that was made in Taiwan in 1987.
Yeah, flip it
and
over.
It's not
Let's see.
shipped.
Okay. Here, turn it the other way so we can read it. Yeah, Cole, be careful. And it's got a signature on it from 1987. $35 though, made in Taiwan. And do you see any chips on it or any parts that are broken?
No.
Okay, and it's half price of $4. Maybe we'll look it up. Oh, are you making him talk? Okay. Okay, 5 minutes in and we are pouting. What's wrong, Cole? You want to go downstairs and look at cars? Okay, after we check out these jeans that are new with tags. Looks like the Christmas table is gone. They've replaced a lot of the area with boots and shoes. Still a lot of smalls that we can pick through, but we got to be extra selective because we got to sit on this stuff a lot longer for Christmas stuff. Looking at hats, the upstairs hats tend to be a little overpriced. This could be a $30 to $40 hat, but at $25, there's not enough meat on the bone. This would be a good deal if I could get it for 10. All right, looks like they cleaned up the toy section, so now we can actually see what we're looking at. And what did you find, Cole? Cole, what do you have? Ah, does it work? Do the buttons work?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Do all the wheels work? Can you drive it? All right, so maybe we should get it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm daring to look at plush again, and this one could be interesting. It's a Squishmallow, but it's Twizzlers with original tags. So we're gonna look this one up. Might actually have a plush worth buying today. Half price of Christmas stuff, so it's $1.50. Santabear from 1987. It's in a leather jacket. Turn it around, it's still got its tags. Comps vary, but ones with tags could go for as much as 25 to 30 bucks plus shipping. There's some meat on the bone here. Couple possible winners in the hat section. This is this nice weathered hat, and it's got an Italian name on it. Filippo Catarzi. So I'm gonna have to look that up. And then a polo Ralphlauren hat. Only catches it's a kid size, so I have to see if kid size ones sell. Then I'll grab it for $1. Meanwhile, back at toys. Cole, are you picking 2 cars or just one?
I only have 2 cars.
Okay, show us your cars. All right, there we go. We're gonna check out the junk jewelry bin, see if there's any goodies there. We're losing patience, but we're gonna do a little quick look through t-shirts. See, like this one? Caught my eye because it's got tie-dye. Let's see. No mistakes, just happy accidents. That's pretty cool. Bob Ross shirt. Hey, we got out of here for $36. Got some cars, got some plush. Let's see what else we got in the house. All right, so I'm back inside, having spent $36 and an hour and a half with the boys on New Year's Day, getting out of the house. Had a good Q4, so was able to make some room and filling it up with some new goodies. I did take a fresh chance on some plush, but after doing a little bit more homework on comps. So I was able to get this Santabear from 1987. It's got leather jacket on, a zipper, still has its goggles, nice and clean, and it was only $2.59. So $3 for something that during holiday season comps were in the $20 to $25 range. I'll make 20 bucks at least on it. Might have to sit on it, but I'll still put it up for best price, for buy it now or best offer, and see if I can get someone to get it in a time sooner than December. After that, there was the piece that my son saw at the beginning of the video, and it was interesting. It was a Hallmark piece. There's an artist named Dwayne Unruh who does a lot of sculptures, or did a lot for Hallmark in the 80s. And this was half price because it was Christmas and after Christmas sale, so $2. the thing that I found interesting was when I looked up comps on Google Lens, it seems to filter the higher dollar comps. So I'm wondering if anyone else who uses Google Lens to pick for stuff and identify things is noticing this phenomenon. The first hit that came was for $62, which of course got my son very excited. I then cross-referenced with just eBay itself and sold listings and found that realistically, it's more likely to go in the $20 range. And so it was still worth getting, but if I'm gonna have to sit on it, I feel like I was a little bit misled by Google Lens saying that it was worth $62 at the first look. So I think the lesson I learned that I'd impart to everyone viewing is don't look at the first comp you see on a Google Lens search. Scroll a little bit, and if it seems too good to be true, it might be. And this could be algorithms meant to get you to buy stuff that you really shouldn't be buying. After that, gonna shift towards more clothing heavy. I always look at hats, and if I see anything that's marked polo, I get excited. And in this case, I did, and then I realized it was a kid's hat. And so for $1, I still took a chance on it because I can just as well donate it. I didn't see a lot of comps for it, and that's why I'm hopeful that maybe I could pick my own price for this and just set it up there for $20 and see if someone will bite. After that, I always go for ties too. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I did buy 10 because it was $10. The highlights though, I always get thematic ones. So Vineyard Vines has a lot of different ones that are thematic. I was able to sell a lobster one fairly easily. This is a turkey one. And so a turkey pattern, again, might have to sit on it for a little bit, but it doesn't take up a lot of space. I just fold it and put it in the drawer with about another 80 ties that I'm looking to sell at the moment. And then these, I'm debating if I want to sell individually or as a group. Now, I've bought Robert Talbot's brand Best of Class ties before, and I see comps of them selling for $30 plus, but then when I put mine up, they're not going. And so these, I think, might have an edge because they're older. They're handmade in the United States, and they're paisley. And they have kind of a different texture to them. And so I did look these up, and I am seeing them actively going for the $25 to $30 range. So I have 3 of them. The debate I'm having internally is whether or not to sell them individually or as a bundle and see if there's competition. So I might start with, 3 as a bundle for $50, see if I get interest. Because again, if I'm not sure of the market 100%, start at auction, it's a free listing. And then if it gets multiple bidders, sweet, I didn't get swindled out of money I could have made if I set up a fixed price listing too low. And then if it doesn't go in a week, then I can start trying, buy it now or best offer. Moving to shirts, that's the last set of stuff I've got today. One thing I just got for myself, it was only $3. It was a dry fit Nike shirt. It's not vintage, but it's my size, and so it's gonna replace one of my other dry fit exercise shirts. I have a habit of not buying athleisure or athletic clothes retail because they're like 30 to 40 bucks, and I can spend $3 and put the same armpit stains in them. So that's that one's for me. And then these other two are kind of interesting. I think this one I might sell locally because I'm in Chicago, and it's an interesting Dia de los Muertos Wrigley Field t-shirt. And so these skulls are synonymous with Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, in Mexico. And I'm not sure if this is bootlegged or not, but it's a Gildan shirt, and it was only $3. So I had to take a chance on that, hoping that maybe someone in Chicago will want to pay me $20 for it. And then the last shirt is a Disney shirt that I found. And I might have overpaid a little bit for it. It was $10. But when you look at the tag, it says Walt Disney World. The tag itself looks a little bit old. And the content is not just your plain old Mickey Mouse, it is grumpy. And so obviously it's a park shirt, and these go for all over the place on eBay. I'm hoping this will go for $20 to $30. So I'm taking a small chance on it, but I want to learn a little bit more about which niche Disney clothing tends to sell better. And so far I've gathered that stuff that's older obviously will sell better just because there's less of it around. And if someone misses their shirt that they got back when they had traveled to Disney a long time ago, or got a stain on it, they can replace it with the same one. So I'm hopeful that I might get $20, $30 for that. So that wraps up everything that I was able to get with the boys today on New Year's. And off to a good start, had some fun with the family, might make $100 or so off of what we bought today. And yeah, if you want to see what these things go for, please subscribe to my channel, take a look at a future what sold video, and you'll see. Also, if you want to buy any of these things, I will have them up for sale shortly on my eBay store, which is LC208. All right, thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. I'm Thrift Store Dave.